Bam! Yeah! How y'all doing? Welcome back to the MajorSlackAttack. And let's walk through some more Borderlands. This is a Piss Wash Gully run. Piss Wash Gully. Say that 3 times fast. Here's the deal. We now have access to vehicles. We can now jump Piss Wash Gully. That jump right there. This is what we'll be waiting to do. So we have access to vehicles from the catch ride station. We're going to jump over there, go north, go over here, open the gate, and come back, and everyone's going to live happily ever after. As well as we're going to do some other missions too. What else we're going to do? We're going to do hidden journal. We're going to start up on that, and we're also going to do this mission here. This is real easy. All we have to do is run over 10 enemies with a vehicle, and this is super easy. You can just run over a whole bunch of skags and you'll complete that lickety split, no problem. First thing we're gonna do is collect the first journal back at Bonehead's lair. All right. Now I left the game, so Bonehead will have respawned. And actually, the very first thing I'd like to do is buy another combat, or rather buy a storage deck upgrade for the combat rifle, so I can carry more ammo. As you can see, my my current ammo supply, my maximum ammo supply for the combat rifle is 280 bullets. If I buy this for 616 bucks, it'll jump it up to 420. Once again, make sure your ammo is full before you buy storage deck units, and you'll get free ammo. That's all I'm gonna buy. No business. Let's get straight into the action. Let's take a little look-see. You know what? This is my most powerful weapon right now. This TCH Deathly Rifle. So let's hook that up and use that to wipe out Bonehead, because Bonehead is a tough cookie. And let's go grab a vehicle while we're at it.
That right there is a beaut, man. My runners ain't the prettiest gal to dance, but she'll put out the second you ask her. And be sure to hit the boost to know whoever wants to catch a ride with the scooter man.
Okay, let's get some quick road kills. Road kills. There you go. Be advised that when you run over enemies with your vehicle, it will damage your vehicle a little bit. Alright? Alright. Here's another way into Bonehead's lair. Oh, Bonehead. I'm back. Oh, dude. Come on out, you numbnut. Oh yeah, this rocks. This TCH Deathly Rifle. It's got a slack rating of about let's just check it out now. Damage times fire rate. I believe that comes to like 330 something or other. 26 times 13 equals 338. Yeah, check that out in the practice run. Get him, blood. You there, stop harshing my buzz. Hang on to reloading, no fair. Down you go. Splat. And he's going to cough up another bone shredder. It's going to be pretty equivalent to the one you already have. Sometimes the stats are a little different, but if you, you know, crunch the numbers on the slack rating, damage times fire rate, it pretty much works out to the same. And a tough guy shield. Okay, let's check it out. 2 bone shredders. One is 2 times 10. That's 20 times 8.3. That's approximately a slack rating of 160. And this is like 7 times 12. See, it's about the same thing. Or 7 times 24. Clear. 7 times 24 damage equals 168 C. So it's about the same. One has a little lower fire rate but a higher damage. The other one is the other way around. So no biggie. That's that. blow that to make sure it doesn't ruffle our feathers. And here is the first journal for Patricia Tanis. For the hidden journal, The Arid Badlands. Side quest.
Patricia Tanis, Doll Scientific Advisor, Day 1 on planet Pandora. I have been assigned to this sector by my superiors to find evidence of abandoned alien technology, similar to that found by our competitor, the Atlas Company, in the ruins on Prometheus. Technology that many believe made them the superpower they are now. This kind of find seems astronomically improbable on a rock like this, but my benefactors believe in it enough to waste my considerable talents. I've only been here for 3 hours, and I already believe this planet will be the death of me. Scientists do not chase myths and legends.
Well, lottie fucking da. Yeah. Most of her journals are pretty much of the, along the same lines there. Total nose up in the air. Stuck up bitch. That is that. Next on the list, there's another journal down in the bandit camp that we cleared out earlier. This won't respawn enemies if you leave the game, but the red chest here will respawn. What do you got for me this time? A crappy combat rifle and a crappy double repeater. Any ammo? No ammo. Here's the journal. Have a listen.
Day 43 on Pandora. At least I believe it to be the 43rd day I've been here. The moonlight cycles are difficult to get used to. The planet rotation day is over 90 hours long. The people that inhabit this salted dust ball are as ignorant as I've seen in this galaxy. When I attach scientific inquiry to something like the vault, I'm greeted with silly nursery rhymes and slack-jawed soliloquy about a man who knew a man who knew a man. They drift off into a stupor where I half imagine they're drunk or brain damaged and are unaware of my continued presence. If I believed in hell, I would contemplate how it compared to Pandora. Ironically, such a belief would align me with these Neanderthals.
Hurry up, Patricia, we're doing a walkthrough here. Good. Slack-jawed soliloquy, I love that. How about mindless motor mouthing? There's one for you, Patricia. Okay, roadkill number 9. Just need one more and we'll complete that mission. Get some. There we go. That's that done. Next on the list, jump Piss Wash Gully. Piss Wash Gully. Here she be. Alright, showing the map where that is. Just zero in on that. You just gotta jump from there to there and you're done. Okay, let's let her have it. Kick in the afterburners. Zoom! Whee! There we go. That's all you have to do.
Did you just leap over Piss Wash Gully
Yep.
in one of my runners?
How about that?
Man, dude, tell me when you're gonna do that crap. That was awesome.
Yeah, wasn't it? Okay, Shep Sanders is over here. We can't hook up with him yet, but we will momentarily later on. First of all, we don't need 2 bone shredders, so I'm gonna sell this one. Sell the double repeater. Keep the scatter gun because it's the only shotgun we got. Sell that inferior combat rifle. Reinforced tough guy shield. Wow. That's pretty good. It's definitely better. Alright. There we go. Sell the other one. You go bye-bye. And that is it. I believe we're keeping everything else. Our work here is done.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Shock Nova Shield. No, not really my style. Accelerated healing. You know what? I'm going to carry a healing shield, even if it's a crappy healing shield, just to, you know, heal up my health for free. It's easier than carrying a whole bunch of healing kits. And I will buy a couple of healing kits for now. Use them right away. Glug glug. Glug glug. Oh, I can't use that right now. Don't need it. And we're done. Now, down this way, are a whole bunch of other enemies. A whole bunch of skags over there, and the assorted motley crew of bandits and whatnot down there. It's him. Go get him, blood. I just bought healing kits and there's a free one down there. Either. Hold still, varmint. And glug glug. There we go. Yeah, sweet. Whoop, yeah, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's an elder skag. Get him, blood. Yeah. Elder skag my ass. Look at this. Game is throwing health kits at me galore right after I bought some. Me and this game have a love-hate relationship. It loves to fuck with me. It loves to tease me with mouth-watering loot whenever I'm on a practice run. And it loves to do other things like, you know, throw health kits at me after he just finished buying some. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay, now, here is Patricia's second journal. Alright, top of this platform here. Grab it, have a listen.
Day 119. I sat in the shower in tears for just under an hour. This is interesting, considering we haven't had water for days. I equate my ever-decreasing sanity with that of the population of my dig site. With the investigation of the symbols and glowing patterns at the site, we finally unearthed arguably certifiable proof of the existence of alien life having been here on Pandora. But this celebration was lonely, as I only have 2 colleagues left. And I'm not too fond of the fat girl, Chimay. I've been told that scientific discovery requires sacrifice, but I never understood what they meant until now.
You gotta love her. Okay, he just approached the gate to complete that mission. Oddly enough, this is where you turn in the mission. Then you get a new one, return to Zed. The Pisswash Hurdle. Turn it in. Get a little bit of experience, get a new one, return to Zed. And that's self-explanatory. Gate opens up.
Alright, why don't you come on back? I got something for you.
And Zed is going to give us a weapon equip upgrade.
New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
A weapon equip slot upgrade. A weapon slot equip upgrade. I forget what it's called. Basically, the bottom line is we're going to unlock this weapon slot here. So we'll be able to carry 3 weapons instead of 2.
You'll find a fella named Shep near the crossroads on the way to the mine. Sled skinned his entire family and built a tent out of them. Tough luck. But that Shep is a good kid. I'd appreciate you helping him.
Can do. Alright,
I'm
now.
not much for compliments, but you did fine.
Damn straight. Alright, hand it over. There we go. Weapon equip slot SDU. Increases the number of weapons you can have equipped. Thank you very much. Get a new mission. Meet Shep. That's Cakewalk. And that's that. Let's rip off Zed for his life savings
I might not have
and
a med school degree,
fill up the stuff
but
we don't
when you
need.
get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
Huh. Let me take a look at this.
I keep the medical equipment working.
Oh no, not nearly as good as the Bone Shredder, but close. Close.
More
Okay,
or
that
less.
goes. Settling it up here, boss. You. Bye-bye. Keeping the healing shield, all those equipped items and weapons, keeping the Bone Shredder, keeping the scatter gun, keeping everything. We're good. All right, now.
You can call me Zed. Everyone else does.
Nothing special there, and just some standard crap there. Let's go check out
I think we're done here.
across the way. See if there's any interesting in the weapon vending machine. You there? What's your story? A painful shotgun. Look at the fire rate on this baby. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Something with a fire rate above 1.5 for a shotgun. That looks fantastic. I'm going to take that. There's also double fury here. Some excellent repeaters. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, a little bit of business here, people. A little bit of business. You, first of all. Stabilized Torment. What's your story? Slack rating of 18 times 9.3. $167. Equivalent to the Bone Shredder. Recoil reduction, good zoom. Okay, double fury. 24 times 11. That's gonna have a higher slack rating, you can tell right away. 24 times 1 equals, yeah, 264. Look at this, the magazine size on this. This also got a great zoom. Okay, stabilized machine pistol. It's not gonna measure up, you can tell right away. Just for posterity, 14 times 8.3. Yeah, 116. Looks like the double fury wins. These don't measure up to the Bone Shredder. Huh. And this doesn't measure up to my current as well. Okay, so this my current combat rifle. Finished sentences, slack. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks like we're buying the double fury and the painful shotgun. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's gonna cost me 1,000 and about 4,000 bucks. Money is no object. You sold, and you sold. Thank you very much. Now, a couple of things we don't need anymore. First of all, terrible scattergun. You have lived up your name. You have been absolutely terrible. I never even used you. And we don't need this anymore, since this is way better. Way, way better. So you go bye-bye. And that is it. I mean, we got in the kitty 3. That's great. That is great. Where's that painful shotgun?
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Oh, yes. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Lovely. So now that I've got a decent shotgun, it's time to buy a shotgun storage deck upgrade.
Only buy the best. If the vault is real.
And make sure you got your full up on ammo. Yes, I am. Bump it up to 100. Thank you very much. And we need some other ammo.
Knows what you're gonna find in the vault. Make sure you'll find
That's
it.
good. That's good. Everything's good across the board. What do you got? Bouncing Betty? Somebody reminded me that I actually like Bouncing Betties. Don't you know what you like, Slack? Yeah, I started out when I first started out playing Borderlands. I didn't like them, but when I got to play through 2, I actually realized, yeah, I do like Bouncing Betties. Yeah, so you're right, dude. I do like Bouncing Betties, but I'm not going to buy it because grenade mods are pretty much a dime a dozen. So I'm going to hold out and see if I can find one. So that's it. We're good. I'm going to call it a video. Right over here. Save the game. The game has been saved. Thanks for watching. See you next video.